Sahadrozay get ready to take over. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he goes out right around the 39. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On the return, here's Agnew. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
But what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's Wilson to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Check, check.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at...
Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Tua and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
And he's caught downfield. It's Waller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Looking to pass. Tua. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Tua going to throw, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Christian Watson.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. The bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. To try again after the sack. Tua. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Wilson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a give up the middle to Williams. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Agnew now to return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Bounce as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Ready.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Here we go.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Take it in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tua, the final shot before half. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And some space here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Tua's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now a 2nd down and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to it.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Looking to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Christian Watson
there to make the grab.
And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Man open, that's Ray McLeod.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Now Wilson on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
He'll dump this off to Carter, complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Taken in at the 22.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
Well, we knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Tua going to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Christian Watson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
On first down, Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Touchdown! A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Santos with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Akers. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Tua. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
And out now come the Eagles.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get